All right, I'm live. I am live. I tried to set up a graphic, a photo behind me here on an iMac. Let's see. Will it work? Will it work? And everything else is going. There it is. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Bring it closer. There you go. Oh, it's like the same thumbnail of the video. And so this is Sasquatch, Bigfoot, the Native American angle, the Native American cultural connection. And I think that this to me is the most powerful, one of the most powerful aspects about, delving into Bigfoot and Sasquatch. And it is divisive. It is a dividing subject. I've been doing a bunch of polls where a couple people are sort of challenging, oh, there's no such thing. And they've never found the bones of a Sasquatch or Bigfoot. I prefer Sasquatch. I like Squatch, actually. That's my favorite, Squatch. So, but the bottom line is that all these sort of challenges is connected and, resting upon no bones, no corpses, whatever. Now, hunters and wildlife experts say that a body, many animals are going to, suffer predation, predators, the elements such. I didn't even realize that they're called wood rats. Mice, of course, will just, like piranha, will get that body. So, but, I'm getting a far field from the subject, and that is Native Americans. Now, for hundreds of years, perhaps thousands, certainly in North America, but then even in other parts of the world, native tribes, native people have, experienced and told these tales of these hairy wild men, these hairy wild creatures. There's even an article about, for a while, I guess one of the tribes in North America were being, their children were being snatched by something. Now, maybe they were just kind of crazy, hairy, human beings, wild men in the forest there. But the native tribes said these were Sasquatch, what we would call Bigfoot, hairy wild men that were not human beings. So again, there's lots of documentation about witnesses, non-natives, regular people from all walks of life. But when you look at the documentaries that, have these native tribes, elders, younger, there's a great documentary, and he looks about maybe 15 or 16, young kid, and he saw it with his father or brother. It was an extended witness encounter for like a minute or two. He knows what he saw. It wasn't a bear, it wasn't any other creature, it was a Bigfoot, a Sasquatch. So, and I guess maybe I'm a little bit more trusting, or I certainly like to trust in witnesses. I don't think they're running around trying to get famous or wealthy from a spot on a documentary. And certainly they can misidentify. Like, for example, maybe I know there are many misidentifications with bears, because if a bear can stand up, if they're seen from, say, a long, range there, a long way, people could think it is a Sasquatch, but it's a bear. And that's happened. And I'm sure, it will continue to happen. But like the young native boy in the documentary, he was like maybe, 15, 20 feet. He knows what he saw. So people can go argue with him. He's trying to, get his 15 minutes of fame in his spot in this documentary just to pretend that he saw a Sasquatch. So anyway, that's about all. You should do some more research. I'm going to post a lot more on the Native American angle, because when all is said and done, Native American people, I don't think, would waste much time talking about a myth. Certainly they do have myths, just like every culture. But this is continually talked about. Oh, one last thing. Totem poles, for years, everyone admires them. They're cool sort of artifacts, but they're still used in Native culture. One of the interesting things is when they build a totem pole, the base foundational creature or depiction is the most sort of realistic and grounded, which, is logical. So that anchor and that base is always a real creature. And what do they often put as the grounding foundational anchor? A Sasquatch, a Bigfoot. So, and one of the artists said they would never, and one of the docs would never waste their time putting a fantasy creature, like, the spirit of the sky or some sort of shamanistic or fantasy thing. There you go, guys. The lighting sucks again. I apologize. I'm going to get it right, I promise. And see you soon.